Hello friends, this is Julie Tillman. Welcome to my channel. Today I am taking part in an inspiration hop with my fellow Not Too Shabby Design team members. We're showcasing the February products and I get to work with the Cottage Comforts and Freshest Cotton paper pads. This is part of the Paper Pad Club of the month. You can purchase it as a subscription with a discount, or you can buy it as a one-time purchase while supplies last. There is an additional Cottage Comforts ephemera pack that coordinates beautifully with these papers. It is available as an add-on. And then the Freshest Cotton paper has a design that has a cut-apart sheet that you can have some other options for your cards. I have to laugh at this girl with her white dress doing chores because I grew up on a farm and that wouldn't happen. This little dude reminds me of Wesley from The Princess Bride. And so I might have to do an as you wish sentiment. Anyways, I have a couple projects to show you, and then we'll get started with today's project. So first up, I made this card with the Freshest Cotton papers. I added a little brown matting and I embossed the background with a chicken wire embossing folder. I just kind of love that look with farm stuff. And I used an ephemera piece from the ephemera kit, and then a little doily and some twine and a button to finish off the front. And then the inside I used more of that paper, and then I used a sentiment from a previous stamp set, and then finished off with the Grinch and Grunge sparkling enamel dots. Then I made a matching gift card holder to go with it. This is kind of a really feminine version. I used rounded corners and a seam binding ribbon closure to step it up a little bit. And I used those Freshest Cotton papers, and it just opens up. You can see the girl with the ephemera just holding her little cup of coffee. So I put a Starbucks card with it. I used the stamp of the month for the vase, and then I used a previous set for the sweet birthday wishes and cut a little banner for that. So today we're going to be taking a masculine spin on this project. I have some men in my life that have birthdays this month, namely my dad and my husband. So I decided I needed to make some masculine projects. So this is going to be using the Cottage Comforts paper pad. I picked two kind of neutral patterns, and we're keeping lots of straight edges. We're not doing the corner rounding. We're not doing the ribbon closure. We're going to do a belly band. And I just kept things kind of clean for this project. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get started. So for this project, you're going to need a 4 1/4 by 10-inch piece of cardstock. And then you're going to need some pattern paper for the matting. I'm using the Cottage Comforts paper pad, and you need 2 sheets of 4 by 2.75 inch and 2 sheets of 4 by 1 3/4 inch. And then I have a white piece of cardstock with the measurements of 4 by 2 3/4, like the pieces above. I stamped the sentiment on this piece. It is from the Inside Birthday Greetings stamp set from last month's box. I also have another sentiment I brought in from the Mini Messages set. This set just became available individually in the store, I think, so it used to only be available in a kit, and it is a wonderful set to have. It works beautifully with the Easy Wonder Dies #1 add-ons. And so that is what I cut it out with. So I chose the Man with a Mug ephemera piece from the Cottage Comforts ephemera pack, and I paired it with a Starbucks gift card. I thought that would be a good match, and my husband loves coffee, and so do I. You could also use a book theme. There's book ephemera in the cottage comforts, as well as this book image and the coffee image in the cut aparts from the Fresh's Cotton paper pad. So I just cut those out with my Brother Scan and Cut, and I'm going to add those to the inside of my pop-up. We are going to be doing a belly band. I originally cut this for a portrait orientation, but I needed it landscape, so it ends up being 9.5 inches by 1.25 inches is what I used. I'm also going to use a Velcro closure, but that is completely optional. The belly band will suffice. So we're going to take our cardstock and we are going to score on the 10-inch side at 2 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches, and 7 inches. And since I have a small scoreboard, I'm going to just flip mine over and do it at 3 inches. I'm just scoring those lines, and then we are going to fold. We're going to fold normally, and then we're going to fold the other way for a mountain fold. I believe that's what it's called. We're going accordion style. That's going to be our pop-up mechanism right there. And then we're going to fold it over and then close it with our final fold. Next up, I am just going to take those pattern paper pieces and I'm going to adhere them to the panels on our gift card holder. Okay, so now we're going to start working on the pop-up mechanism, and to do this we need to glue these inner scores together. But we only want to, we don't want any glue in that middle area because we're going to cut out part of that for the gift card to fit in. So I'm going to put adhesive tape. This is 1/8 inch adhesive tape on the top and the bottom, staying within those score lines. You can do just one strip of tape. I just usually do overkill with my adhesive. And then I'm just doing a little bit of liquid glue on the sides just to keep it together. It's not necessary, but I just like the finished look that it brings. So then we're going to fold those up together and burnish it. And then we'll be able to bring in either a punch or a die, or you could cut it with scissors or a trimmer, but you need to cut enough away that you can insert your gift card. So I am using an old word window punch from way back in the day. And I am just gonna punch it a few times and try to get the width so that gift card will fit in the opening. So now we're going to start working on the belly band. I have a 9.5 inch by 1 1/4 inch strip of cardstock, and I have scored it on at 2.5 inches from either end. And we're just going to wrap that around our card. And I brought in a 4 inch by 1 inch scrap of paper to kind of break up that green. It's also going to make it so my sentiment pops. And I am just going to add that ephemera piece and the sentiment strip on foam tape so that it stands out a little bit. So there is my masculine spin on the pop-up gift card holder. I just love this idea for gift giving of gift cards. It really dresses it up, and it's a surprise when you open it up and it just pops up. So that's always fun. I'm just making sure that that Velcro is really secure so that it doesn't pop up. And when you open it up, you're going to see that gift card and the ephemera. And then we've got our birthday greeting there at the bottom, and you could also sign there if you wanted, or there is a space on the back that you could use another 4 inch by 2.75 inch panel if you wanted to add additional writing or a little note. So that finishes things off. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up. As I mentioned before, this is a video hop. It's also a giveaway hop, so you can click in the description box below to find the link to the entry form for the $25 gift card to the Not Too Shabby shop. There is also a collaboration playlist of all the videos in the hop, as well as links to all the products I've used today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one.